Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
The first half, no contest. What will the second half bring? As we are back and underway on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense set to get going. Justin Fields bringing him out at quarterback.
And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half two after three first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Robinson will try to pick it up.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
85 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now Fields going to keep it running left.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
Back to throw. Fields. This is the tight end fan.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Now it's Fields.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Robinson.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Here's Robinson again on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Robinson.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Looking to throw on 2nd down, Fields.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Sam Wilson
there to make the grab.
And the Elks are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
Extra point put through by Succo. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Taken at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And they're going to speed things up here. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 1st and 10. It's Edwards-Helaire with it. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
2nd down, back to Edwards-Helaire.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line.
They're going option play on 3rd down.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
It's a loss of 2 yards.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. Touchdown! An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Sentinels' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point good by Prater. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
72. Elks 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
To throw is Fields.
And he's going to go down again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And on now is the punter, as he's on here to punt it away. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created. Opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
On play action, Heineke.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
He's going to let it go again. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
35 yards.
And the Sentinels extend their lead yet again.
Prater for the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Elks 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, it all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
A give to Robinson on the option. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw pulled in by Robinson here.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Nyheim Hines, his first carry, and very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Here we go.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Now Fields.
Escaping the pressure, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Here's Fields.
Open man is Higgins. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
Portland's offense now about set to take over.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Throwing. Heineke. That's complete to McBride.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And quickly they get to the line.
Off the play fake, Heineke.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
He's going to try and go deep again. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. A great play there. 54 yards.
And the Sentinels get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point good by Prater. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to.
Welcome back, everybody, to Oklahoma City. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Fields now to throw.
Buying time to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Matt Ioannidis bullying his way in and sticking him to the turf.
They bring their punter out there now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They go play action. Now Heineke.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Fields on 1st down.
His throw incomplete.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Fields.
They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Heineke.
Got a man. It's Brown. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire.
And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Heineke now.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
On 3rd down, Heineke. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Looking to throw, Heineke.
Over the middle, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And they'll throw again, Heineke.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here.
It's a loss of 2.
2nd down, Heineke.
Looking middle, and that's complete. Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try.
Working out of the gun. Here's Heineke. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
Edwards-Helaire is in for a touchdown. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Prater for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big in the 4th quarter.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
From the 35, here's 2nd down at a yard. Now it's Fields. Here's a screen for Robinson.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And an Oklahoma City first down. 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Fields.
Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Dorrance Armstrong
able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
From the gun, here's Fields.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is fielded at the 27. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return.
Portland's offense now about set to take over. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game, well decided a long time ago.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
To throw is Heineke. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. 2nd down, back to Edwards-Helaire.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And the play fake, and now Heineke. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Now Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire.
Powerful running, and he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. 2nd and goal from the 1.
They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now Prater to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Fields' throw completed to Mechie.
And nothing to speak of there after the catch as they get him right to the ground at the 37.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Here's Fields.
And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
To throw is Fields.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Pulled in at the 24. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return.
Former first-rounder Clyde Edwards-Helaire ready to go here.
He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
Here's a give up the middle. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
On 3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Right back to Edwards-Helaire on 1st down.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Prater on to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
The extra point is good, but it only impacts the final score.